Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Nishithav. I would love for you guys to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. In today's video, I'm going to test out the Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation with SPF 15. I'm going to pull up the Sephora app, see what the claims of this foundation are. It's supposed to be a full coverage foundation. It's for normal, combination and oily skin types. It's supposed to give you a natural finish and it has SPF 15 in it. So it's a 16-hour buildable medium to full coverage foundation with a natural multi-dimensional matte finish that's comfortable, breathable and weightless. It is ideal for normal to oily skin. It is vegan and gluten-free. So I got the shade Golden 6 and I've had the swatch on my hand for about 5 to 10 minutes now. So I'm going to apply a brand new swatch. That way we can determine if the foundation has oxidized. So as you can see, the foundation has definitely oxidized. But I feel like Golden 6 would be a really good match for my tan skin right now. So on one side of my face, I'm going to apply the foundation with a beauty blender, and on one side I'm going to use a kabuki brush. And I've already primed my face using the Smashbox primer water. Wipe this off. Take about a pump of this foundation. So the consistency is definitely creamy. It's not really thick, but at the same time it's not very liquidy as well. Definitely feels like a cream. So I'm taking my sponge. And on this side, I'm going to use my brush to blend it out. And the brush that I'm using for this is the Real Techniques buffing brush. So the coverage is definitely medium. Probably we can layer it up and build it up to a full coverage, but it definitely is a medium coverage foundation. I'm going to add one more layer just to see if we can layer up this foundation. So Golden 6 seems to be a really good match for my skin tone right now. The coverage is definitely in between medium to high, but I wouldn't say this foundation is a super full coverage foundation. And the foundation is definitely not ultra lightweight, but at the same time it's not heavy at all. I mean, I can feel a little bit that I have something on my face, but it's not something that's too heavy or anything like that, but I can definitely feel that something is on my face. Beauty blender versus a brush, it totally depends on your personal preference. Finish wise, I don't see a lot of difference, but I did notice that the beauty blender blended up the foundation a little bit faster than the brush, but finish wise both look similar. I just prefer my beauty blender, but even with the brush the foundation blended out really well. So based on first impressions, it looks good. I have nothing bad to say about it except the fact it definitely oxidized a little bit. So I'm going to pull you guys in closer now so you can see up close how the foundation looks on my skin. So this is my skin up close. As you can see, it definitely evened out my skin tone really well and it does look really good. It doesn't look heavy or cakey. Golden seems to be a really good match, even though it oxidized a little bit. Now I'm gonna quickly jump off camera, finish the rest of my makeup, and when I come back, I'll tell you guys how everything layered on top. So I'll see you all in just a few minutes. Okay, that's a lie. I'm gonna take more than a few minutes, but yeah, I'll see you guys in some time. Hey guys, so it's been almost 2 hours since I last spoke to you guys. I was talking to my mom and I got a little bit carried away, but everything blended out, I mean, pretty okay on top of this foundation. I'm saying that because usually my bronzer blends out much easier on other foundations than it did on this one. I use my Balm Anti-Orange bronzer. Usually that bronzer works really well and it blends out like a dream. But on top of this foundation, I noticed that I definitely had to work a little bit more than I usually do. So, I mean, it didn't go on patchy or anything like that, but I definitely had difficulty, blending it out. Other than that, I think the foundation looks good so far. I mean, it's not like super impressing me. At the same time, it's not bad. It's not like as weightless as I would like it to be. I can definitely feel the foundation on my skin. But other than that, I think it looks good. Now I'm going to do the wear test. At the end of the day, I'm going to do some close-ups so we can see together how this foundation performed. So I'll see you all in 6 to 7 hours. So guys, it's been 6 more hours since I last spoke to you guys. So that makes it 8 hours since I've had this foundation on my skin. I'm going to start off by saying that I do not think this is the absolute best out there. There are definitely better foundations than this at Sephora and at drugstore. If you're looking for a good drugstore foundation, I would say Maybelline Superstay is a really good one. And even the Maybelline Cushion Foundation, I really love. The L'Oreal foundation is really good, the True Match one. But whereas this one you pay $50, but I feel like there are better foundations at Sephora at that price point and even lesser. The Lancome one I really love. There is this Becca one that's really good too. But whereas this one, it's not my personal favorite, mostly because I definitely look a little bit shiny around this area. That's not the main problem. I can just apply some powder and that will go away. But my main issue is that it is definitely looking cakey in this area. It's not the concealer because I applied very little concealer today. It definitely is looking heavy in certain areas. You can tell in person that I have a full coverage foundation. That's not something that I'm really happy about. So all in all, I think it's a good foundation. It's not like, absolutely bad, but at the same time, it's not great. So now I'm going to pull you guys in closer so you can see up close how my skin looks after 8 hours. This foundation is definitely long wearing, but it looks oily around my nose, and I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's looking cakey in this area. And it's not a horrible foundation by any means, but at the same time it's not the best I've ever tried. So now I'm gonna zoom out. So that completes this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I really hope it was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the bell so you can get notified every time I upload a new video, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.